We often hear about the importance of exercise and a balanced diet, and those are absolutely true. But what if I told you there's a simple, gentle, and incredibly effective tool hiding right in your kitchen pantry, something that can significantly boost your leg strength and energy levels? In reality, there are many ways we can proactively improve and maintain the strength of our legs, and one of the simplest, yet most effective ways is through what we eat and drink every day. In this video, we won't talk about strenuous exercises or expensive medications. Instead, we'll focus on something familiar, a simple drink that all of us know: tea. You might ask yourself, how can a cup of tea make my legs stronger? The answer lies in the powerful bioactive compounds found in certain types of tea. These compounds have anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties and can improve blood circulation, all of which play a crucial role in protecting and building muscle. We will dive into 5 top teas that can become your secret to building stronger legs. Each tea has unique benefits and its own way of working, but all share a common goal: helping you live a healthy, joyful life and walk with confidence. So, if you or a loved one is concerned about declining leg strength, or if you simply want to learn more about how to take care of your health naturally, then this video is definitely for you. Prepare a warm cup of tea, sit back, and join us as we explore these natural elixirs. Fortunately, science has proven that nutrition plays an extremely important role in slowing down and even reversing this process. And among the many beneficial foods and beverages, tea stands out as a simple, accessible, and promising choice. Be sure to subscribe to the Healthy Springs to stay updated with our health and wellness knowledge. When we're young, we often see cramps as a fleeting thing. Maybe they're caused by too much activity, dehydration, or simply our body protesting for a moment. But as the years pile on, after our legs have carried us through countless journeys and ups and downs, those pains arrive more frequently and unexpectedly. Cramps don't just steal our sleep, they also take away our confidence to walk and the joy of a simple stroll in the park or a walk around the neighborhood with a grandchild. I remember a friend, Sophia, who is 78 this year. She told me there was a time she was even afraid to go up the stairs. It wasn't because she lacked the strength, but because of the worry. One sudden cramp could make her lose her balance and fall. And we all know that at this age, one fall can change an entire life. She once told me, "I'm not afraid of death. I'm afraid of losing the ability to walk, of becoming a burden." That sentence cut like a knife to the heart, and I believe many of us carry that same silent fear. But you know, sometimes the solution to big problems comes from very simple things. I'm not talking about expensive medicine or complex interventions, but from a warm, fragrant cup of tea right on your kitchen table. Tea, a drink that has been with humanity for thousands of years, is not just for warming the heart, but also for healing. There are certain teas with their magical natural compounds that can help our legs endure fewer painful spasms, suffer fewer sleepless nights, and give us back the freedom in every step. Just imagine, every morning, pouring a hot cup of ginger tea. The warmth spreads, and the gentle, spicy scent takes you back to old memories, when your mother used to brew ginger water to soothe your icy feet in the winter. Or in the afternoon, as the sun sets, you enjoy a golden cup of turmeric tea, letting the curcumin in every drop gently enter your body, soothing joints that have grown weary over the years. Don't you see that sometimes happiness isn't far away, but is right there in these simple things? At this age, we no longer seek loud excitement. What we yearn for is peace. We hope to be able to walk slowly in the garden, breathe in the scent of flowers, sit with a cup of tea, and chat with friends, children, and grandchildren. But to have those simple moments, we need a healthy body and stable legs, and these natural teas, which seem so simple, are a silent gift from nature to preserve our ability to walk, an act that seems obvious but is truly priceless. So, today, I want to invite you to join me on a small journey. This journey is not just about finding the 5 best teas to soothe annoying cramps, but also for us to reflect on how nature, through every leaf, every ginger root, and every cinnamon stick, has always been with us, supporting us with every step of our lives. This journey, I hope, will not only help you lessen the pain in your legs, but also find a new inspiration to live a more complete, carefree, and steady life in the years to come. Leg cramps are like uninvited guests. They arrive unexpectedly, often when we are strolling in the park or when we are relaxing after a long day. And in just a few short minutes, they make us feel as if our legs no longer belong to us. But if we look back, we'll see that the human body is an incredibly delicate masterpiece. Every signal of pain, every muscle spasm, is actually our body whispering to us, "Take care of me. Listen to me more." And perhaps no language of care is as gentle and familiar as a cup of tea. Let me tell you about the first 2 friends on today's journey. 2 teas that have been with humanity for hundreds, even thousands of years to help us heal and recover: ginger tea and turmeric tea. Ginger contains potent anti-inflammatory compounds. This is especially crucial when we talk about leg cramps in older adults. Why? Because inflammation is one of the underlying causes that makes muscles tense, blood vessels compressed, and nerves more sensitive. When we drink a cup of ginger tea, compounds like gingerol act as silent warriors, soothing inflammation and helping muscles relax. This, in turn, reduces the likelihood of those uncomfortable cramps. Imagine an evening after a long day of taking care of grandchildren, cooking, and cleaning, small tasks that still make your legs feel exhausted. You sit down, pour a hot cup of ginger tea, and sip slowly. The warmth from the tea spreads down to your belly, your legs, and then throughout your entire body. In that moment, you aren't just drinking an herbal beverage. You are sending a message to your body. I still love you. I am still taking care of you. And your legs, after so many years of supporting you, seem to respond with a sense of lightness and comfort. A small study in the US showed that people who regularly drink ginger tea tend to have less muscle soreness after physical activity. Even if you no longer engage in high-intensity workouts like you did when you were young, sometimes just a session of gardening or a long walk is enough to make your legs ache. In these moments, ginger tea is a true companion, helping you recover faster so you can continue to enjoy life's simple pleasures. I often wonder if we've forgotten the value of the simple things around us. While chasing after medicine and modern solutions, we overlook a humble piece of ginger, which has been in our kitchens for generations, and now it returns as a savior, helping us face old age more gently. If ginger tea brings a feeling of warmth, then turmeric tea is like sunshine in a cup. The rich golden color of turmeric is not only beautiful, but also holds a precious medicinal secret: curcumin. Curcumin is an extremely powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant compound. In many traditional medical systems, from India to China, turmeric has been used to treat ailments related to joints, muscles, and the digestive system. Today, modern science also acknowledges that curcumin can reduce inflammation, improve blood circulation, and is especially helpful for people who frequently experience cramps or muscle stiffness. I once met an elderly Indian man who told me that in his homeland, turmeric is considered liquid gold of life. People add turmeric to their food, to milk, and of course, to their tea. He said that since he started drinking turmeric tea every day, the aches and pains in his knees and calves have significantly decreased, and his sleep has become deeper. I looked at him, his eyes sparkling as he spoke about the change, and I believe he was telling the truth, because sometimes personal experience is more convincing than any statistical data. Turmeric tea not only helps to soothe cramps, but also gives you a sense of purification and anti-aging. Curcumin helps to improve blood circulation, reduce muscle tension, and as a result, makes your legs feel lighter. When we place ginger tea and turmeric tea side by side, we see a perfect combination. One brings warmth, a spicy kick, and awakened energy. The other is gentle, golden, and carries the light of healing. If ginger and turmeric teas provide warmth and deep healing from within, the next two teas bring a new source of energy, a sense of alertness, and a more balanced pace of life. I want to tell you about ginseng tea and cinnamon tea, two precious gifts that nature has bestowed upon us for our golden years. When we talk about ginseng, many people might immediately think of something luxurious, an herb reserved for the wealthy or the elite. But in reality, ginseng has become a part of the daily lives of many people, especially in Asia. And today, it has found a place in the kitchens and teacups of many families in America. What makes ginseng special isn't just its legendary stories or its human-like shape. Ginseng contains active compounds called ginsenosides. These compounds have been scientifically studied and proven to improve blood circulation, enhance physical endurance, and even support nervous system balance. For older adults, isn't that a precious thing? And a cup of ginseng tea, with its slightly bitter and sweet flavor, might just be the very thing that gives you that vital energy. I once met an elderly Korean man, 72 years old, at a Qigong class. He told me that every morning, before heading to the park for breathing exercises and light movements, he would always drink a cup of ginseng tea. He said it made his legs feel more stable, his breath deeper, and his mind more alert throughout the entire session. He smiled gently and said, "With ginseng, it's as if I'm given an invisible cane to support me from the inside." That sentence has always stayed with me. Leg cramps often occur when muscles lack blood or oxygen, or when the nerves are imbalanced. Ginseng, with its ability to improve circulation and support the nervous system, acts as a bridge, delivering nutrients to every muscle fiber so they can function more harmoniously, reducing the risk of sudden spasms. And sometimes just that sense of security is enough to make you walk with more confidence every day. If ginseng evokes strength and endurance, then cinnamon suggests sweetness and the warmth of home. Whenever the scent of cinnamon spreads through the kitchen, I'm reminded of Christmas holidays, when apple pies and cinnamon rolls are baked to a golden crisp, and the house is filled with a sweet, comforting aroma that evokes a feeling of togetherness. But cinnamon is more than just a spice tied to culinary memories. It is an herb with incredible healing power. Cinnamon contains powerful anti-inflammatory compounds that can soothe painful joints and reduce muscle stiffness, common causes of cramps in older adults. Not only that, but cinnamon can also improve insulin sensitivity and stabilize blood sugar levels. This is especially important for many older adults who are dealing with type 2 diabetes or other metabolic issues. When blood sugar is stable, the body can provide energy sustainably, preventing muscles from being starved for energy and spasming unexpectedly. I remember a woman named Mary, a 65-year-old widow, living alone in a New Jersey suburb. She told me that she used to get nighttime cramps so often that she would have to sit up in the middle of the night, clutching her leg in pain. A friend suggested she try drinking cinnamon tea before bed. At first, she thought it was just a folk remedy, but after a few weeks, she noticed that the number of times she got cramps had significantly decreased. She even joked, "Now, instead of waking up in the middle of the night from pain, I wake up because I need to go to the bathroom from drinking the tea, but at least I'm sleeping much better." You see, sometimes a small habit, like adding a cup of cinnamon tea to your evening routine, can completely change your quality of life. It not only brings comfort to your legs, but also rekindles warm memories and feelings of safety. Cinnamon also helps improve blood circulation, so your legs no longer feel heavy or cold. And in every steady step you take, there's the quiet presence of these small things. It's strange to think about the combination of ginseng and cinnamon. One brings strength and balance, while the other brings sweetness and warmth. They aren't just two types of tea, they're like two companions. One is always there to support you when you falter. The other whispers, "Everything will be okay. Just relax and enjoy the moment." In the journey of old age, perhaps none of us want complexity or noise anymore, and ginseng and cinnamon, in the form of a cup of tea, are the very embodiment of that simplicity. So, why not treat yourself to a moment? In the morning, as the sun rises, drink ginseng tea to start your day with stable energy. In the evening, before falling asleep, drink cinnamon tea to relax your legs and let sleep come more gently. Among the gifts that nature bestows upon us, there's an herb that brings a refreshing feeling, like a cool breeze at the start of summer. That is peppermint tea. With its active compound, menthol, peppermint not only creates that signature cool flavor, but also has the ability to relax muscles and soothe accumulated tension. For older adults who frequently face cramps, peppermint tea is like a natural remedy, helping the body release stiffness and making the legs feel lighter. Older people are often prone to anxiety, worries about their health, their children and grandchildren, and the future. And anxiety, as you know, is also a cause of muscle tension, which leads to cramps. A cup of peppermint tea, with its fresh aroma, is like a gentle message. Just breathe, let go, and allow all the burdens to fall away. Peppermint also improves blood circulation, something our legs always need. When blood is delivered to the muscles steadily, the risk of spasms decreases and muscles become softer. The cool sensation on the tip of the tongue, which then spreads to the stomach and down to the legs, makes you feel as if you are being reborn from within. Perhaps that is why many older adults choose peppermint tea not just for its benefits, but also because it brings a simple, quiet joy. Life in old age is sometimes like a cup of tea. The more slowly you savor it, the more you feel its sweetness and peace. And in its own way, peppermint tea has been helping people find those simple things again. The 5 teas we've just shared not only help soothe cramps, but also remind us that health and peace of mind begin with small habits. Let each cup of tea become a ritual of self-love, so your legs can stay strong and your heart can remain light. Because happiness, in truth, is quite simple. It's about feeling less pain, sleeping well, and still being able to smile and walk every morning.